In the early hours of July 5th, 2022, New Mexico State police officers who had been driving along Interstate 25 noticed a car swerving in and out of lanes. They continued to follow the vehicle in question for a few moments to see if this could have been some sort of mistake by the driver, or to see if said person was driving under the influence. The latter would eventually prove true, but this traffic stop would uncover something much darker as the investigation started to develop.
Hey there.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Just all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Should you drive license?
Yeah.
There's your wallet right there between your legs.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was a little bit nervous.
So was I. The way you're driving?
Huh?
I said, you mentioned that you were nervous? Right. I was nervous while I was behind you driving down I-40. You were in lane number 1. At times, you went all the way from lane number 1 all the way over. Didn't use a signal. Had problems keeping your vehicle one lane. And then when you merge on from westbound 40 to northbound 25, you took that curve way too fast.
I did. I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to crash.
No, I don't.
I didn't say. I don't think so. I'm just saying I thought you were going to crash. Okay, and then you have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18?
Huh?
That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No, I don't think she is.
That girl's not 18. Trust me. She don't look 18. Ma'am, how old are you? I didn't ask you your name. I asked you how old you were. Jeremy, turn the car off and come back here and talk to me.
All right.
Let me see the keys. Thank you. Come on out. Why's your zipper, your buttons down in your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
Okay. Come back here. Come back here with me, Jeremy. Sit right here.
I'll button my zipper.
Yeah, please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take like a piss and
Good?
I'm good.
Okay. Jeremy, how much you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything to drink.
Okay, I'm asking you again. Okay, you can barely stand still. Your speech is slurred. I've never heard you speak. You have a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from, keep your hands out of your pockets. Yeah, but you actually have an overwhelming odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from your breath. I know I haven't been drinking. So how much have you been drinking? Based on your driving, you're driving like a total idiot. How much you had to drink?
I messed up.
Gotcha.
And I did. But I haven't been drinking.
Can you explain why I can smell from your breath every time you breathe? And talk to me?
What is that?
Can you explain to me why I can smell the strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from your breath every time you breathe and talk to me? Explain that odor.
Well, I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I mean, I haven't had anything to drink.
When did you last drink?
Like probably it's been a little while.
Like an hour?
I would say it's more than
Like maybe 2, roughly. Okay,
like 2 hours.
that's fair. Because you know what, 2 hours is totally different than no, I haven't been drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's okay. That's okay. We're not gonna argue about it. I mean, I know what I smell. I know what I hear. I know what I see. Okay. Simple as that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you already did. You said I hadn't been drinking, and then I kind of played you. Said, was it an hour ago? Like, no, longer. 2 hours? Yeah.
It's been a few hours.
Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha. Well,
I mean,
we're not gonna argue about that. I mean, I know what I smell. Okay. Do you think you're safe to drive? Do you think you're safe to drive?
yeah,
You do?
absolutely.
Once again, you and I will disagree on that too. I don't think you're safe to drive. Just based on how you're driving. All over I-40. Again, going way too fast around that curve. Okay. Just right here, in front of my car. All those people in the car, who are they?
They're just my friends. I mean,
Do you normally hang out with people who are young?
not.
How old are you?
I'm 41.
Hey, go and take your hands out of your pockets, bro. Don't do it again, okay?
For Jeremy, go 3, -10, David.
Right now, you guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble. What's that? Okay, I'll do. Coaching, thank you. Coaching? Yeah, coaching? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So hey man, I'm Officer Apodaca with State Police. I'm gonna ask you a little bit about what you had to drink tonight. Where did you have your last drink?
It's been about 3 hours.
Okay, about 3 hours. Where did you have your last drink?
It was just.
Go and take your hand out of your pocket, bro. I'm gonna pat you down real quick, okay, bro? Just for weapons. Okay, don't put your hand in that pocket again. I know you got a knife right there. I'm gonna actually take it out.
5.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this back here, okay?
5, 10.
All right. Go and turn around real quick,
Spoke to one
bro.
of the SL detectives. Is that BMW?
All right, you're good, man. I'm gonna hold your knife back here, okay? You keep putting it in your hands in your pockets, okay?
And then spotted at least 3
about
times.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
advised them they were all on call till about 4 in the morning.
Maybe
For
I'm
some
just
big kicks off.
nervous.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But I apologize.
I understand. So when did you have your last drink, or where? I'm sorry.
I was just
Be working my way.
at my house.
You're at your house, and that's where you had your last drink. Yeah. Okay. Is that where you're coming from? Is your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these people were coming from your house?
No, we went to go pick somebody up. That
Why? Because I know that you guys are.
yeah, we went to go pick somebody up.
Okay. But where were you coming from is what I was asking. Like, what was your original location before you drove to this spot right here?
That was my house.
So your house. So you're coming from your house. You're going to go pick someone up. Where's that person at?
That we went to go pick up.
Yeah. What's the location? What's the destination?
They weren't there.
Oh, okay. So now where were you guys headed?
We're headed back to the house.
Oh, back to your house. Where do you live, man?
Right here in the North Valley.
In the North Valley? Okay, cool. What did you have to drink there at your house?
I just had I didn't have very much to drink.
No, but I asked, what did you have to drink?
I didn't have very much.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just asking what you had to drink. Was it beer, wine, alcohol?
Yeah, I had some beer
You had some beer?
earlier.
How many of them?
Like three
3? What kind?
beers.
Do you know what kind?
It was like sorry, I don't
No,
know.
you're good. I appreciate you realizing.
It was soul beers.
Soul? Is it like a IPA or is it just like a lager?
No, it's just regular.
I've never heard of it. That's why Soul. Was it a big can? 12 ounce, 24, 16?
No, it was like just regular.
And my God is so
Soul?
messed up. Did they ever open up a car?
Yeah, like, well, would you show me with your hands just like how big it is? Like this big, this big, this big?
It's just a regular beer. It's just like a regular.
Oh, so like a tall boy?
Perfect, thank you.
It's just like a regular 12 ounce.
A 12 ounce?
Yeah.
You had the 3 12 ounces? Okay. All right, cool. So just to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay, would you mind doing a couple of field sobriety tests just to make sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Whatever.
You would mind or you would want to do them?
What's it?
Do you mind or would you want to do them? Do you want to do them? Yes or no?
I don't really want to. No,
You don't want to do them?
I don't want to.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you know if you don't do the test, I'm gonna have to place you under arrest. Do you want to do the test?
All right, well, let's do the test. Yeah.
I'm not saying that you have a choice, like I said, but I just want to let you know that I'm gonna place you under arrest if you refuse the test.
Well, I don't want to be under arrest.
Okay.
You know, so.
So do you want to do them? Yes or no?
So it's just,
Yes or no?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's walk back to my car over here. Go and walk in front of me, man.
Oh.
And then I'll just have you sit right there on that front bumper right there, okay? Just right there, man. Yeah. Just hang out right there. All right, man. So have a seat right there for me on this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
All
sit
right.
down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sit down?
Yes, sir. Yep. So, got a quick question for you. Do you got any traumatic brain injuries?
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, possibly.
What's that?
Yeah, possible.
Possibly? Why do you say possibly? It'd be a yes or a no.
But how do you know?
You would have to go to the doctor.
How would you know such things?
The doctor would tell you. So if
Well, I haven't been to a doctor, so I don't.
a traumatic brain injury would stem off from something like a serious brain injury or something. Something along those lines. It's yes or no. If you don't know, you probably don't have a traumatic.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you got any problems walking, turning, or balancing?
possibly.
It's a yes or a no. Like I said, I'm just trying to help you out, just trying to gauge if you have any problems walking, turning, or balancing.
Possibly.
Okay, you're not helping yourself at all. Okay, I just want to let you know. Do you wear glasses?
I don't want glasses.
No. Do you wear contacts? No. Okay. Do you got resting nystagmus?
What is that?
Resting nystagmus?
What is that?
Resting nystagmus. If you don't know, you probably don't have it.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Don't worry. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a specific set of instructions. Okay. I want you to pay attention to them closely. You're going to look at the very tip of my finger. Okay. When I tell you to. Okay. Don't move your head. Only move your eyes. Okay. I want you to follow the tip of my finger just like that, side to side. Okay. Do you understand those questions or those statements that I made to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So for this next one, same instructions, man. Don't move your head, just move your eyes, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the tip of my finger up and down, okay? So, same thing, don't move your head, only move your eyes, okay? Do you got any questions with that, man?
No.
No? Okay, cool. All right, cool. So, would you agree that this is pretty flat right here? The surface of this road?
Not really.
No?
Yeah, I mean, it's like an incline. It seems like.
Or incline or decline? I see that it's at a decline.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a decline.
Okay, there is a bit of a decline, but it's straight, right? There's not big old humps or anything like that? No? Okay, cool. So are those shoes comfortable to walk in, man? See, they're tennis shoes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So just go ahead and hang out right here by this arrow for me. Give me 1 sec, okay, boss?
Five 540, go ahead. 540, I'll be in Route TV bonding window. It's 10 for break 517, go ahead. I believe 545 is going to do fields.
All right.
There's a carload of.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go ahead and face your truck right there, okay?
Yeah.
And go ahead and stand right there for me. Yeah, just right there. Okay, go ahead and put your feet together just like this, hands down by your side, okay? Stay in that position until I tell you to move otherwise, okay? So what I want you to do is imagine an imaginary line from your left foot going on to infinity that way, okay? That line's going to be straight. It's going to be the width of your foot. Okay, can you imagine that line for me?
Yes, yeah.
Yes or no?
I mean, imagine a line.
Yeah, imagine a line.
All right. I'll imagine a line.
Yes or no? Can you imagine the line for me?
Sure. Yeah.
Can you see that line?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your right foot in front of your left foot on that line just like this, okay? Heel to toe touching. Yep. Stay in that position until I tell you to move otherwise, okay? Just go ahead and keep your hands down by your side, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to take 9 heel to toe steps on that line, okay? You're going to make a few small turns to turn around and make 9 heel to toe steps coming back, okay? So it'll look something like this, okay? So hands down by my side, okay? Right foot in front of my left foot. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make a few small turns, okay? Keeping my front foot planted. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So I was walking heel to toe. I was looking at my toe while I was counting my steps. I want you to do the exact same thing, okay? Right, so go ahead and get back into that starting position. See that you lost your balance. Okay, so do you got any questions with that? So like I said, 9 heel to toe steps. You're going to make a few small turns, keeping your front foot planted. 9 heel to toe steps coming back, okay? During this test, you can't stop until you've completed the test, okay? Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes or no? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you got any questions with that?
I don't think so. No.
You don't think so?
No.
No, you don't got questions? No? Okay. All right, so if you understand all the instructions, like I said, make sure to look at your toe and count out loud each step, okay? Do you got that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay, if you understand all the instructions,
Yep.
if you understand all the instructions, then you can go ahead and begin, okay?
Okay. 1,
Mrs. Heel to toe, steps off line. Mrs. Heel to toe. Mrs. Heel to toe. Mrs. Heel to toe. Improper turn. Steps offline. Steps offline. Misses heel to toe. Steps offline. Misses heel to toe. Misses heel to toe. Is that 10 steps?
I did the 9.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I did the 9.
Yeah, I know. I thought you had done 10 on that way back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
I could do 10.
did you do 10? Because you went 9 and then you made another step.
I just thought you said 9.
Yeah, it was just 9. But okay, so for this next test, we're gonna put our feet together, hands down by our side, just like this. Okay, man. So stay in that position until I tell you to move. Otherwise, feet together, just like that. Okay. So for this test, you're gonna pick a leg of your choosing. Okay. Doesn't matter which leg you pick. Okay. You're gonna elevate one, balance on the other. Okay. Go ahead and keep your hands down by your side, just like that. Yeah. So you're gonna, like I said, elevate one leg, pick up one leg. Okay, the elevated leg is gonna be approximately 6 inches off the floor. It's about a Coke can, if you can imagine that. Okay, so you're gonna keep that elevated foot parallel to the ground, and while you're doing that, you're gonna look at your toe and count in the manner of 1000s, because it'll be like 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, so on and so forth, until I tell you to stop. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll demonstrate it for you. Okay, so check it out. I'm gonna balance on my right, and I'm gonna elevate my left. Okay, so check it out. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Okay, I want you to do the exact same thing. Okay. Do you got any questions with them?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead and begin.
1002, 1003,
Sways.
1004,
Puts foot down. Uses arms for balance.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Started over the numbers.
517 Second 517.
Sways. Puts foot down.
Regardless if the driver's going to be written or 47 or not, go ahead and start at 46.
The other leg.
What's that, man?
I could do the
You gonna stop the test? Okay. Go ahead, just leave it right there, man. Well, let's walk over to my car real quick, bro. Go ahead and have a seat right there, bro. Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
And then, so what's your highest level of education, man?
Well, I mean, I have a.
You have what?
Yeah. I mean, I have a college degree.
You got a college degree?
Yes.
So, since you have a college degree, would you say that you know the alphabet and you know how to count to 100?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you recite the alphabet going forward from the letter H to the letter S. I want you to do that without singing the alphabet, okay? Do you got any questions with that?
Okay. So you want me to the letter H
Yes.
to the letter S?
Yes. Do you got any questions with that?
I mean, I don't know. That's it's kind of awkward, really,
Okay.
because
You said you know the alphabet.
because the H. Yeah, I mean, I can do the letter H.
Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead and begin if you don't have any questions.
Vans are still at the location. Do you mind calling them and seeing if they are going to be next up, maybe to take our 50?
Can you please, like,
I'm giving you the instructions, H to S. Can you do it or not? Yeah? Okay, so
can you just give me an example, please?
I'm not going to give you an example. It's the alphabet, man. You said you know the alphabet. You have a college degree. It should be fairly simple.
But I don't understand what you want.
It's either you're going to do the test or you're not.
I'll do this.
Okay, then say from H to S. Don't sing the alphabet.
But what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like,
Okay. So for the next one, I'm going to have you count down from the number 62 to the number 47. Okay. Can you do that for me? Starting at 62, ending at 47.
okay.
Got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, start.
62, 61, 60. 49, 48, 47, 46, 44, 43, 42, 41, 39, 38, 37, 36.
All right, go and stop right there, man. Go and stop right there. Do you want to try the alphabet one? From H to S?
All right, let's try it.
Okay. Go ahead and give it a shot. Remember, H to S, starting at H, ending at S.
Okay. H.
You don't know what's after H?
I don't like that one.
Okay. Are you going to stop the test then?
I'll still. I can still test.
Okay, so are you going to continue or are you going to stop right there?
I just don't understand this. You're going backwards. You're going H, I. Are you going backward? I just don't understand the test that you're doing right here.
I told you to go forward, remember?
From H?
From H to S. It's pretty simple.
Oh. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
Cool? All right.
I
So
just didn't understand what you wanted to...
Yeah. All right, go and stand up, bro. Go and stand up. Go and turn around for me. Go and turn around. Go and turn around. All right, so you're going to be placed under arrest for DWI, okay?
Don't forget his phone.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
put it- I'll put it-
Yeah. Let's go over here to the passenger side, okay, man? Hold on. Let me double lock these so they don't get tighter on you, okay? $545, CENTCOM. Go ahead and have a seat inside of here. I have 115 for 47 at this time. Alright. Alright, man. I gotta read you something important, okay? Alright, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for DWI, okay? The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse or laboratory technician, or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Do I take the test right now?
No. Yes or no?
547.
Okay. Yes.
Yes? Okay, cool.
980 is on the window. I'll be in
Alright.
DC. I'm waiting for 517 to clear his paperwork and then we'll roll together.
Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is do you got anything in your mouth, man? Oh, I'm gonna read you. Do you got anything in your mouth, man?
No.
No? Here, open your mouth for me.
It was like...
Open your mouth for me, bro. Do you got any dip in your mouth or anything? Open your mouth wide. Move your tongue around. Up, down, yep, left, right, okay. Alright, so I'm going to read you one other thing, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if I had a question about what's going on tonight, could I ask you later? I don't have any questions right now.
What do you mean?
Like, could I ask you in the future? Like, I don't have any questions, but if I did, for whatever reason, could I ask you in the future? Yes or no? Yes or no, man? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, give me 1 sec, okay, man? I'm going to hold on to your phone, okay? We'll keep it up over here in the front. Is there anything else you want from the car? 545 Syncon. Implied consent was read, and he did agree to take the test. Mouth is free and clear. If you can start my deprivation time starting now.
I just
What's up,
wonder,
One
you know, you gave me the whole test, but I just wonder why.
What do you mean, why?
That you,
Hold on. Toby! Okay. How's it going, man?
I'm here to pick up my son.
Okay.
Come over here.
All right.
After failing various field sobriety tests, 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie would eventually be arrested and charged for driving while intoxicated. But that wouldn't keep him behind bars, and investigators felt something was off. A 41-year-old man was driving around with children not related to him. It just didn't feel right at all. On top of that, it was later revealed he had given alcohol to them. So 6 counts of child abuse by endangerment was added to his charge sheet, meaning he wouldn't be released without seeing a judge first. The mere fact a defendant was driving a vehicle in which a child was a passenger while the defendant was intoxicated, standing alone is sufficient as a matter of law to support a conviction for child abuse by endangerment. When Jeremy appeared in court a day after his initial arrest, his defense stated that the child abuse charges shouldn't stand. It was too harsh, they said. The judge disagreed, but allowed Jeremy to be released pending further court hearings. I'll go ahead and follow the PSA and release you on your own recognizance. But Jeremy wouldn't be released. You see, upon further investigation, police discovered that he had allegedly been raping some of the minors that were present in the vehicle. Remember the passenger in the front seat? The girl who police questioned if she was really 18 years old? Well, she was just 12 years old when her and her twin sister met Jeremy via Snapchat. Although some reports claim the girls were friends of Jeremy's children because, believe it or not, he did have children of his own who were the same age as the minors that were present in his vehicle. Over the span of a rough 10-month period, Jeremy had allegedly been raping the twins, and the main victim, that girl in the front passenger seat, allegedly got pregnant as a result of the rape. She would later go on to have a miscarriage. When the girls were questioned by police as witnesses, they stated that he had not only been raping them, but also a third child, that Jeremy was an avid meth user, and that he was excited at the prospect of getting the main victim pregnant once again. Yes, only 3 weeks before this initial police stop, the girl had allegedly been raped, and everyone was expecting her to get pregnant again. After building a second case against him, prosecutors would go on to charge Jeremy with criminal sexual penetration in relation to the 3 girls and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. When he went before a judge with the new charges, he was refused bail.
The district attorney's office is looking into allegations
that a rape suspect is contacting his victim from behind bars. That is what the grandmother of one of the victims is saying about 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie. News 13's Annalisa Pardo talked to that grandmother today. She's here this evening with details.
Well, we have screenshots of messages the grandmother says Guthrie sent her twin granddaughters over Instagram from jail. Now, it's possible someone else may be behind that account, but all of this is still enough for detectives in the DA's office to look into.
And I got a call that they were all in the car. There was six of them, and was with this guy. And so I had no clue.
She soon learned police charged Guthrie with raping one of her 13-year-old twin granddaughters. The grandma says the girl was impregnated by Guthrie and suffered a miscarriage when she was just 12 years old.
Makes me sick. I'm livid to what he did to my granddaughters, and he's just a very, very sick person.
Now the grandma claims Guthrie is messaging her granddaughters from MDC. She first learned of the messages on Monday night.
I was over where one of my granddaughters was, and she told my other granddaughter that he had contacted her.
She sent us these screenshots she says is Guthrie messaging one of her granddaughters. He asked for money. The grandma says she even asked her granddaughter to send this to see how far he'd go. She told her granddaughter to write, "I ran away and asked him to pick her up." He writes back, quote, "And how am I supposed to do that when I'm in jail?"
He's in jail. How the heck is all this happening when he's in jail? Like, that's crazy.
Through the granddaughter, the grandma asks how he's messaging from jail. Guthrie says he paid to use a guard's phone. The grandma claims he also threatened her granddaughters. She says the messages stopped when the granddaughter wrote police knew he was talking to them.
Parents check your kids' social media accounts, their gaming stuff. I never thought in a million years that this would happen to my family, and it is.
There isn't in-depth reporting about this case, so it's unclear how Jeremy had access to several minors, and to be honest, we have more questions than answers. Why did no one question the young girl's pregnancy at such a young age and try and have a look into that? Why wasn't Jeremy reported to the police at an earlier date? I did see some reports say that the twins' grandma had made contact with the police months ago to report him, and those reports were swept under the rug, but as you've just heard, that isn't the case. She only recently found out. Ultimately though, for Jeremy to have had such a close relationship with the children and no one even noticed, just goes to show that they've been let down by the adult figures in their lives and the authorities that watch over them. There hasn't been any updates in regards to this case, so it isn't clear if Jeremy pleaded guilty to the charges that were placed against him.
How old are you? And don't lie to me. I mean, okay, like I'm not gonna play the game where you lie. I know that you're not 18, okay? So if you want to have attitude, you in the front, okay? We go about it another way. Simple as that. So if I sense any attitude or you give me lip, we'll do it another way. How old are you? Just your age. That's all I need is your age. Cool. Then I guess what? Everybody goes to juvie. Simple as that. I care less who you are. I'll book all 6 of you guys under Jane or John Doe. Simple as that. Is that what you guys? Right now, you guys aren't in trouble. You guys aren't in trouble right now. What's that? Okay, how old are you? 14. Thank you. Simple question.
14.
Really 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
14.
Okay. 13. Okay. 13. Okay. 14. Okay, who's this guy to anybody?
That's our homies. And then she knows his kid.
Okay. So, that there's your homie? Okay, so you guys all need to call your parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and have your parents meet us here.